Hello guys, my name is Christian. I'd like to give you a little backdrop on my life and what I've been through. Growing up with my father, he built smokestacks and I moved around the country with him, all over. I had a pretty good childhood, up until 18. When I turned 18, my dad told me I needed to move out. I moved to Ohio with my mother. She didn't make a lot of money, but she did everything she could for me. I moved in with a friend. 18 years old, him and his father gave me my last years of football, and I thank him for that. I was really good at sports. I was really fast, and I could catch anything. Politics has its way with many things. I went homeless after I dropped out of high school. My art teacher wouldn't give me my last art credit because I slept in his class. Now, I'm not putting the blame on anybody. The certain events that had to happen in my life for me to go down had to happen in a certain way, and it is all my fault. Regardless, I lived 9.5 years homeless, and I've survived things that most people couldn't imagine. Being homeless, I could go anywhere I wanted to go. I could be anywhere I wanted to be. I could go see who I wanted to see. But I never really had help or money. I was just bouncing around everywhere. My heart has been taken advantage of in many outcomes and situations. And it's made me as strong as I could possibly be. Through those 9.5 years homeless, it taught me how to appreciate life. And the music that you hear, I know it's not the greatest. I know it's not acceptable in some people's perspective. But through my time of bouncing around and doing my own thing, my music was the soul of my life, and all I wanted to do was be an entertainer. I see myself with gold teeth. I see myself not financially in ruins, but unfortunately my whole life I've never had the right knowledge and the right help to get to where I want to be. I've lived a beautiful life. I've done a lot of things that I wish I could go back, but I wouldn't change it for the world because it makes me who I am. You as a human being are capable of more than you really realize. You have to believe in yourself. I remember panhandling for 11 weeks. I saved up like $2,000 and I bought a car. That car got me 4 years down the road until I got another car. And like, when I was sitting there panhandling, looking up the hill, just hoping for another blessing, not knowing where I was gonna go, I just knew I was gonna make it. I believed in myself. And I've had so many jobs, well over 20. And my work ethic, it's 1 in a billion. And I channel my music through work and through everyday life. That's why I've gotten so good at music. My brain capacity is full of music, but it's not full of knowledge of everyday life. And for that, it gets really, really hard when you gotta do everything by yourself. And I taught myself how to rap, even though it's not exactly perfect. It's not anything but extraordinary. I've never really had someone teach me how to rap. It was kind of just me naturally going with the flow. Now I can sit and write some shit down. When I read it from the paper, it doesn't come out the same as if I was freestyling it, because I'm instantly thinking about it. And I thank you guys for all the views. I know that in this life, things have to go a certain way. And I accept the fact that I'm probably not going to make it. But life is a memory, and memories are meant to be cherished. As long as it meant somebody to one person, 2 people, maybe my brothers can look back one day and be like, yo, I can see, like, this is what I wanted to be. Even though I didn't really get there, it's still a brainstorm of what possibly could have been. And I think thank you guys for the time that you've taken out for me. I know it's not much to ask for coming from different perspectives, but it means the most to me. Now, I work really hard, and I give it my very best. My mother showed me what it's like to give it your all. My mom had more willpower than me. I wish I could turn down these cigarettes. But hey, maybe some things just happen for a reason. So, giving a little bit of outlook on my life and my troubles, I just want you to know that anything is possible if you believe in yourself. When I was homeless, all I would need was a bottle of water and some headphones. And I could walk. One time I walked it was like a little bit over 75 miles to see my mom for Thanksgiving. And I believe that she would be very proud of me to know that I got a car, I got a job, I got a place, I used to do drugs. I used to drink. I don't do none of that anymore. And I have an addictive personality. So it's like a miracle for real. I have nothing but love and respect for everybody. And I don't mean any disrespect. I know that these are not my beats. But in order for me to share my music with you and what I'm capable of, this is what I had to do. So, along those lines, I want to say thank you for your time. Let's keep jamming.